All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel. Invest for tomorrow. To all subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I just want to quickly announce to every single investor and viewer to stay tuned till the end of this video. Now, the ticker symbol I'm about to share has been reiterated by analysis ratings. They've been upgraded, and it is a controversial stock. I hopefully do not offend anyone, and I'm just here to talk about the technicals. And I ask from every single investor to remove your emotional perspective on the stock, and let's focus in on the raw data. And then from there, you can go ahead and still have your own opinion, and I respect it. But focus in on what I'm saying, because what investors are looking for is opportunity, right? We got to always remove our emotions when it comes to opportunity, and we want to go ahead and focus in on what's going on. So stay tuned till the end for that information. So ZOM stock has had a run today. It broke through $1, reached new highs, and it's slightly dipping, but it's holding itself up slightly higher than where we were. So very important to keep in mind that the 50-day moving average is catching up to the price as well. It's 104. That's the 50-day moving average. Now, our support level was touched twice and just recently touched again in the last hours of the day, and that's 106. We're currently at 108. So if this breaks through support, it's a very narrow stretch between the 50-day moving average and the support level. So I definitely recommend to every single investor, pay very close attention to how this stock is reacting, how quickly is it moving to newer lows, and if it breaks through the 50-day moving average, your next support level is down here at 96 cents, and you're going to want to watch how the stock is reacting within that area. Are the bulls trying to reappear, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast? But this is a very narrow stretch here. I highly recommend paying close attention to how this stock is reacting if it breaks through 106. Now, our resistance level is the highest point reached in the day, and it's the most important point for the bulls to break through to continue this momentum and hold themselves up above the 50-day moving average and pull themselves up away from it. And that resistance level is 124. That's a pretty broad stretch right now. If you want to kind of narrow this down to kind of see where the momentum is going, you could use 111 as a resistance level, but that's not the true resistance level that the bulls need to break through. That could just be an indicator for us investors to know where this is heading and if this is moving upwards. Now, 124 is the resistance level that the bulls want to break through and turn into a support. I definitely want to emphasize that, and I highly suggest keeping that in mind. 124 needs to be broken through by the bulls to continue the momentum and work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels. If they accomplish that, the next resistance level would be up here at 134, and this can continue to work its way up deeper into bullish territory, reaching newer highs. So keep these cues in mind, and I highly emphasize one more time, 124 needs to be broken through by the bulls to pull themselves up and pull further away from the 50-day moving average. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned. I'm about to share with you guys all the information on the charts and the ticker symbol you're going to want to add to your watch list and keep on your radar. So for those of you that have stayed till the end of this video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is in a very controversial state right now, and many people disagree with it, and I completely respect everyone's opinion. Either you agree or disagree with it, and I'm not here to talk about the controversies of this platform and ticker symbol. I'm just here to talk about the technicals, what the chart is showing, and it's looking like an opportunity, but we definitely need to watch it closely. But the ticker symbol is TWTR, Twitter Inc., right? So it's been pulled down due to all the controversies that are going on right now, and a lot of people are disagreeing and leaving even the platform, and I completely understand why someone would decide to do that, because of the fact that they have a personal belief, and these personal beliefs are being destroyed, right, by the way others are treated or even the whole entire platform as a whole. I completely respect it, and I completely understand where anybody is coming from and how they feel. But again, I'm not here to talk about the controversies. Let's talk about the chart. Let's focus in on the chart. And I want to start off by saying that you definitely want to add this to your watch list. Like, remove all emotional perspective on Twitter and focus in on the numbers, and let's focus in on the graph. Now, Twitter has been banning many individuals that are followed by many. Now, will that affect Twitter's revenue moving forward? I believe it will. It will in a big percentage, but Twitter will actually continue to grow because it's a growing company. So it may not grow as fast, right? As fast as we've seen it grow, but it's going to continue to grow. It might be at a slower pace, but you can already see from this up high up here of around the 50s and 56 and drop down to about 44. It lost about 4 billion in market capitalization, which I personally believe it could actually get some of that back over time. It's going to take some time. So what is my perspective here? This is temporary. This fall is temporary. And we're going to show you why I believe Twitter is going to grow back. Now, do I think it's going to grow this fast in that short period of time? I don't want to guarantee that, and I don't believe that. I think it's going to be much slower, but we will see such growth over time. Now, some will say, I think Twitter has more room to fall, and that completely is something that I don't want to rebuttal. It could completely be true, or we could have probably hit the bottom here. We don't know the bottom yet, but we are seeing a pullback. Now, why is this pulling back? Well, if you look up in different articles, there's a lot of different stuff going out about Twitter. But one of the main ones that stood out to me today, which I found that information over the weekend, is that analysis ratings have been reiterated up to $60. So they've actually been upgraded. And that happened last week. I came across it over the weekend. I was probably going to talk about it over the weekend, but I said, let me see how it reacts to this reiteration. Does the public care about that, or will it continue to pull down? Well, funny story is, it started to come out on articles, and here we are seeing a slight upward trend. But we've already seen upward trends here about 2 or 3 times, right? And then what happened? The stock kept going down. So I don't want us to be fooled by that, but it is looking like it slightly hit a bottom here. Now we want to see. We don't know what the bottom is, but the one thing I do want to refer back to is November 2nd, when the stock fell from $52 all the way down to about 38. And then after that, it started to run right back up. So this could be an opportunity just like what happened here. I'm not guaranteeing that, but it could be an opportunity like what happened here moving forward. Now, the banding of individuals, especially highly sought after individuals that are actually being followed and watched by many, have been removed, is something that is affecting Twitter overall in their revenue moving forward. I know that's going to affect the business, and it won't be able to grow as fast as it was growing before. It's going to grow slower, but this does have potential to continue to grow. So I highly recommend adding this to your watch list, adding this to keep it on your radar, whether you're against it or you're with it. I am here to talk about technicals. I'm not here to talk about the controversies, but if you can just remove your emotional perspective for just a moment and look at what I'm saying, you may see an opportunity. But I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just here to enlighten everyone on stocks that are looking pretty opportunistic, in my opinion, and what I'm looking at. So definitely add this to your watch list. Keep it on your radar. And guys, I know it's very controversial right now and everything that's going on, but the business model of Twitter is going to continue to grow. This is probably a temporary pullback, and we might have already seen the bottom. I'm not sure yet. There could continue to be a pullback, but this is getting pretty close to its bottom. And as more analysis ratings continue to reiterate and move forward, this could be a temporary pullback, and we might see some explosive growth moving forward. Like I said, it might not be as fast as before and how it used to, but it will start to move its way up to newer highs and new resistance levels once more investors are feeling more optimistic, and also this temporary pullback is pulled through. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. and it's going to be interesting. And again, I apologize if this is a controversial stock in your opinion, but I did have to share this because a lot of investors, what they're looking for is opportunity. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.